Hi guys, in this recording I am going to review the trade ideas that are posted for the August expiry cycle. I will touch on why I took the trades, the profit and loss on each trade, and the overall profit and loss for the month of for the August expiry month. But first let me quickly review my account size. So my Tasty brokerage account that I used to put on the trade ideas I post in the forum was funded with $5,000 in April 2020. The first trade idea I posted in the forum was for the May expiry. So my initial account size was 5,000 and I currently trade 3 contracts per trade idea on a $5 widespread with my account size. As at the 3rd of August, when I closed the last position for the August contract, my Tasty trading account balance stood at $7,953.77. Now let me dive into the positions for the August expiry. And here are there you go. Those are the positions I took for the August expiry. The first one was DOCU, had a profit of $330, GDXJ a profit of $225, and ARKK a profit of $210. Total profit for the August expiry was $765, and like I just mentioned, that was based on 3 contracts position size per trade idea. If one had a say medium-sized account and traded 10 contracts, that would have been a profit of $2,560 for the August expiry. So the percentage return in August on my initial 5,000 is 15%. And if I may say so myself, that is a decent return. Decent when you consider that if you were to stick that money in a high yielding bank account, you would not get 1%. You'd be lucky to get 1%. I mean, but you won't get 2%. And more importantly, this was passive income. All I did was post the trade idea in my forum. The members followed the trades and simply put them on, and they created their GTC orders to take their profits at the profit target I set. And that's it. They didn't have to do anything else, and that would have taken less than 10 minutes per trade. I'm now going to run through those trades one by one. So the first trade idea I posted was in DOCU. The trade was posted on, or I posted the trade idea on the 10th of July here, and at the time DOCU was traded at $210. Implied volatility was 78, and there were 42 days until the August contract expired on the 10th of July. The trade I structured was selling the 190-185 put spread in the August contract for $1.75. The main rationale for the trade was the high implied volatility. It was at 78. DOCU had no earnings announcement over the next 42 days, i.e. the duration of this trade, and I did manage to get a credit for $1.75. And once I got my order filled, I went and created a GTC order, a good until cancelled order, to buy back the spread for 65 cents. So I sold the spread for $1.75 and I put in an order to buy it back at 65 cents. Well, on the 31st of July, which was 21 days after I opened the position, the duration 21 days, my GTC order got filled and I bought back the spread for 65 cents, and that gave me a P&L of $1.10 per contract. So remember, I sold 3 contracts and that gave me a profit of $330 less commission and fees. So that's the first trade idea. The second one is in GDXJ. The second position was in GDXJ. GDXJ, I opened a position on the 10th of July 2020. At the time, GDXJ was trading at $52.80. Implied volatility was 41.2, and there were 42 days until the August contract expired. The trade I put together was selling in the August contracts the 49.44 put spread for a credit of $1.25. When I got filled, I created a GTC order, or I set my profit target at 50 cents and created a GTC order to buy back the spread for 50 cents. Remember, I sold it for $1.25. Well, on the 20th of July, in July 20, which was 10 days after I opened the position, my GTC order got filled and I bought back the spread for 50 cents, and that gave me a profit of $75 per contract. And remember, I sold 3 contracts, so that equates to $225 less commission. So that's the second position. I'll now go to the third and final one. So the third position in ARKK, I opened this position on the 16th of July. At the time, ARKK was trading at $79.53. Implied volatility was 55.9, and there were 36 days until the August contract expired. And the trade I structured was in the August contract, selling the 74.69 put spread, and for that I got a credit of $1.10. I then set my profit target at 40 cents, and I created a GTC order, good until cancelled order, to buy back the spread for 40 cents. Well, on the 3rd of August, which was 18 days after I put on the spread, my GTC order was filled and I bought back the spread for 40 cents, and that netted a profit of $70 per contract. I sold 3 contracts, so that was a profit of $210 less any commission or fees I paid. So those are the 3 trade ideas I put on in August. I shall just go over to my Tasty platform and show you those profits on the platform. So just to recap, DOCU was 330, GDXJ was 225, ARKK was 210. So this is my Tasty platform. DOCU was 330. This figure here, so this is my P&L, realized P&L year to date. DOCU, I think I had a position in either July or June expiry, and this 618 profits is inclusive of the 330 that I made in August. GDXJ is a lot clearer. I don't think I had any other position prior to the August contract, and you can see there that ties in with the 225 profits I made on my August position. And finally, ARKK here, 210. That was a profit of 70 per contract. And I didn't have anything prior to August. I currently have an open position in ARKK. You can see it's got a negative unrealized P&L. There's still a lot of theta decay to go on in that one. So, but those are the 3 positions. So I took in August ARKK, DOCU, and what was it? GDXJ. And as you can see here, realized year to date, there's been only 1 losing position, and that was in ZM. Everything else has been positive, all based on a 3 contract position size. So the percentage return in August on the initial 5,000 investment is 15%, like I said. And if you had traded 10 contracts, that would have been a profit of 2,560 per month. I trade 3 contracts, so it equates to $765 for the month of for the August expiry, excuse me. And that brings me to the end of this trade review for August. Hopefully I shall do it again for the September expiry. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.